Narrator softly, in a small town, wrapped in the golden silence of dusty afternoons, lived a boy named Ayan, 13 years old, eyes like the sky after rain, full of dreams, yet clouded with distractions. Ayan was not an ordinary boy. No, he had brilliance. He had imagination. He had ambition. But there was one thing he didn't have: focus. Sound of a clock ticking, overlapping with the voice of a teacher echoing faintly. Narrator. In school, Ayan was the kind of student who started a sentence full of confidence, but by the time he reached the end, his mind was already wandering. One minute, he'd be solving algebra. The next, he was wondering if birds ever get tired of flying. His notebooks were filled with incomplete ideas, half-written poems, forgotten math solutions, and doodles of superheroes holding trophies that read "World's Greatest" something. Even his teachers noticed. "Ayan," they'd say, "you're smart, but you never finish what you start." And they were right. Quick montage of Ayan trying different things: playing guitar, painting, starting a YouTube channel. Narrator. One day, he wanted to be a coder. Next week, a cricketer. Then an artist, a singer, a filmmaker. He started projects with fire in his eyes, but they all ended the same way: abandoned. Switched to soft sound of family dinner. Narrator. At the dinner table, his parents exchanged worried glances. His father said little, but his silence was heavy. His mother asked gentle questions. "Do you know what you want to do? Ayan, are you happy?" Ayan would just nod, but deep inside, he didn't know. Piano fades. Introspective tone rises. Narrator. He wasn't lazy. He wasn't careless. He was confused and tired, because wanting everything, achieving nothing. Cue sound of kids laughing outside. Video game sounds in background. Narrator. His room was a battlefield of distractions, notifications, endless scrolling. Just one more game turned into hours. And in those hours, dreams quietly faded like fog. Shift to voice of a friend teasing him. "Friend, bro, why so serious? It's just school, relax. You can always do it later. Come online, we'll win this match tonight." And so, he listened. Again, and again, and again. Clock ticks louder. Echo of a ticking bomb. Narrator. Time passed. Midterms came. His grades dropped. His teachers shook their heads. His parents sat him down, and for the first time, Ayan felt something new: shame. Not because he failed others, but because he failed himself. Emotional piano rises. To be continued in Scene 2. One goal. One vision: the comeback of Ayan. Narrator softly. When Ayan returned to school after the summer holidays, something had shifted. His hair wasn't different, his clothes were the same, but his eyes didn't wander anymore. They had a quiet fire, a direction, a purpose, and purpose, my friend, changes everything. Scene opens. School morning. Hallway chatter. Narrator. At first, no one noticed. He didn't announce his transformation. He didn't tell his friends he was on a journey. He just acted differently. Montage begins. Focused study sessions. Structured day planner. Narrator. Every morning, before the sun had fully risen, Ayan was already at his desk. While others scrolled through memes and played late-night games, Ayan was learning Python, line by line, mistake by mistake, bug after bug. He built little projects: a calculator, a to-do app, a basic website. Nothing fancy, but each one was complete. Scene. Classroom. Narrator. In class, he sat near the front, not because it made him look smart, but because it made it easier to focus. He didn't try to be the teacher's pet. He didn't raise his hand every 5 seconds, but he listened, truly listened, and slowly, his grades improved. Cut to a school notice board with a big flyer. Narrator. Then came the announcement that would change his life. A national young coders competition, open to all students. Top prize, a scholarship, a tech mentorship, and a featured story in a youth magazine. The challenge? Build an original software project that solves a real-world problem. Sound of friends reading the notice. Friend. Whoa, sounds intense. No one from our school has ever even made it to finals. Only prodigies win these things. Ayan read the poster silently. His heart raced, his fingers twitched. And in that moment he knew. This was his bird's eye scene. Ayan running home with excitement. Narrator. He rushed home, tore open his notebook, and wrote in big letters, "My mission. Build something that helps. But what?" Montage of brainstorming ideas, social issues, apps, tools. Narrator. He spent days researching, reading articles, watching interviews, asking questions, listening. Then, one evening, he heard his mom complaining about how hard it was to manage his younger sister's study schedule, chores, screen time, and her own work. And just like that, the idea clicked. Inspiring music builds. Narrator. Jan decided to build an app. Focus Buddy, digital routine assistant for parents and kids. It would organize daily routines, set healthy screen limits, gamify study goals, help families plan schedules together. Simple, helpful, and real. Scene. His workspace. Late nights, empty coffee cups, debugging. Moral of the story. You don't need to do everything. You just need to do one thing with everything you've got. That's the power of staying focused.